All right, so up for review today is the Outdoorsman by Cold Steel. Going price for this is about $219.99, and the metal itself is VG-10 semi, so it's very sturdy and very durable, and it's bound to last you a very long time. So the knife is mostly designed as a multi-purpose hunting knife. So if you want to take it out for excursions such as with camping or hiking, as well as maybe like boning, this is definitely the perfect knife to use. And as well as being a self-defense weapon, I would definitely encourage this knife. So going into some details, so right out of the sheath, this thing was relatively sharp. So like I was actually astounded by the sharpness of it. But as a knife, that's kind of to be expected. But compared to most knives that I've bought, this thing was a lot sharper. Passed the paper test right out of the box. So if you're going to buy this knife, I highly encourage that you buy it from the Cold Steel website themselves. Do not buy it from anywhere else, even if it's being sold at a cheaper price, because you run the risk of buying a counterfeit product. So going into a little more detail on this knife, that you will notice that this back edge right here is kind of a little bit sharpened, like with the other side of the blade. This is referred to as like the bone breaking edge. So if you need something that requires a little more hitting and a little more chopping, then this is probably the side you'd want to use. In that way, you do not end up damaging the blade in the process. Definitely ideal as a self-defense weapon if you know what you're doing. And if you're looking for just standard outdoor activities and want a knife on you for multi-use, this is definitely the one I would encourage you to get if you're looking for something bigger. So going into some detail on the sheath. I went into detail on this on my Recon Tanto video. So like right when you clasp the knife back in, you'll hear a little click. The knife is held right into place. So when pulling it out, you want to have your thumb right up against the edge here. Apply a little bit of pressure, and then you have the knife coming out. I wouldn't recommend applying pressure on this side because you run the risk of cutting your finger on the blade, which is right here. So you got the point where it will be secured and not flying about everywhere. And I mentioned this in my Recon Tanto video. On the bottom of the knife, you want to get a string, a shoelace, or some kind of rope. Attach it to the bottom here through the available holes that are on the bottom. And definitely want to have this, when you're carrying this on your side, get that string and wrap it around your leg. It will secure the knife to your side. So if you need to pull this out immediately or quickly, this way the sheath does not go flying about everywhere. And this way it's easy for a quick draw and very few little problems. So that is it. And in addition, handle is very sturdy and very resistant. So like if you offers a very nice grip, and you won't lose the grip as much compared to other knives. That's my review. Hope it is to your liking.